Hello and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. Before I begin, can I just say for those who are disappointed, it is me back in the seat and not Mystic Mal. Hopefully that will be resigned to the pages of history. Okay, let's have a look. The duration for this reading is from the 5th through to the 12th. Let's see what the angels have in store for us this week. Okay, the first card we got is Archangel Azrael, and it's the card of completion. This is kind of at the beginning of the week, and when we have completion comes in, it means the situation is drawing to an end. Doesn't necessarily mean this is a bad thing. It may be that you've been in a situation where you've been going through a lot, and you know, it just comes to that sort of climax in the beginning of the week. I want to say this card goes over possibly Monday to Tuesday. As I said, sometimes people see this card, and because Archangel Azrael has got sort of a reputation for being more the gloomier of the archangels, they kind of think, oh, it's something terrible, but it doesn't mean that. Quite often, you know, something has to end in order for something new to begin. So even if it is an ending that maybe you're not embracing, you have to remember somewhere down the line that it's the natural order of things. Okay, Archangel Azrael also comes around those who are grieving, mourning, and in his counselling role, and helps them not to move on. I never like to say to move on, because we don't move on. You know, whoever we loved, we carry on loving. But just helping us to actually cope with it, and to realise that they haven't really left us. They're just on the other side, but they still come around us. Okay, so we don't see the air, but we know it's there. If it's not there, we don't brave. And you know, it's much the same with spirit. Just because we don't see, or because we don't see them all the time, should I say, doesn't mean they're not there, because you know, we feel them. Okay, just like you feel, if I do that, I feel a change in the air. Okay, and quite often you may feel somebody touching your hair, your face, your leg, you know, and you know that somebody is there. Okay, so that's the beginning of the week. So some of you may find that you have a little bit of spirit contact coming in, just to sort of say to you, you know, it's time to sort of move on, it's time to complete one phase and to move on to the next. Some of you may find that you get completion in a totally different way, which is a completion of the situation. Alright, so that card's kind of got two levels. I'm just going to look at the influence to see if it gives us something more. Okay, we've got the card of hope. So once again, if you put that together, what that is saying really is something needs to come to an end in order for you to have hope to move on. Okay, hope is, I want to say with this, angelic assurance that things are going to be alright and you're going to be okay. And if you look at that card, it's that, you know, it's lovely. It almost looks like she's dancing with all the flowers, and we've got lots of spring colours on there as well. So, you know, I would say that this is signs that a bad situation's coming to an ending, it's time to move on. If it's about mourning, then it's about coming to a stage where you can actually deal with it a little bit better. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got in the middle of the week. Okay, got my favourite archangel. Shouldn't have a favourite, should you? But it's Archangel Ariel, and it's the Earth. Now, I love this card. This is about branching out. This is about actually thinking about tapping in with your own courage, your own confidence, and moving it forward. Okay, branching out, making roots, you know, anything that actually makes your life kind of expand in that way. Okay, so so for some of you it'll be putting down roots, making decisions that will lead to putting down roots. For others it'll be branching out, going on journeys. Quite often when Archangel Ariel was around us, we find ourselves going on journeys, we find ourselves spreading our wings, so to speak. Also connecting with nature. Okay, so some of you may find yourselves really drawn to hug a tree or two around midweek. That'll probably be me, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look, see what our influence card is here. Okay, it's the Angel of Families. Now this card reads, the angels surround both you and your family at this moment. So, you know, when we put it together with that one, you know, it's about sometimes what helps us with our mourning or helps us to move on is to actually gather together with the people who share memories, who share experiences, and helps us to move on. Okay, for some people, with the card of the Earth card meaning about travel and about branching out, it could be actually connecting with family members that you haven't connected with for a while. maybe finding family members, you know, anything like that, you know, that comes in. So it's about branching out, putting down roots, and when you link it with the families, that's kind of, you know, it all kind of goes together, doesn't it? You know, because we need to put down roots. Somebody once told me a Christmas tree is the saddest tree of all because it doesn't have roots. Okay, we cut it down, we stick it in a pot and we put splendour all around it, but it hasn't got roots, where the oak stands there with its roots and lasts for centuries. When you think of it that way, we all need roots, we all need stability, one way or another. Okay, and the last card we've got for the end of the week is protection. It's Archangel Michael, and this is a nice card. I mean, this always makes you feel good when you see this card in a reading when it comes up for someone, because it's really angelic assurance that Archangel Michael is around and is protecting. And you know, I've noticed on our Guardian cards we seem to get a lot of Archangel Michael cards, don't we? Lots of protection coming in, and it's not just about keeping us safe and keeping us locked down. It's actually about making us feel safe enough to want to step outside the box, if that makes sense. You know, you are protected. If you go on a journey, you ask Archangel Michael to protect you. So, you know, it's it kind of goes together, that. Let's have a look at the last card, and the card is time. Okay, this is like the green light. Okay, all the green on there. The green light, follow your heart's desires, do what you want to do, take that chance. So if we take it back from the beginning is the completion. This could even be, now I'm looking at all the cards, the ending of a state of mind. You know, you may have been in a state of mind where you've been mourning, or you've been mourning either a past loved one or a relationship or a situation, but it had to come to an end, it had to come to a completion. And only by accepting that will you see the hope in the situation, that every cloud has a silver lining. Okay, then we move midweek, Archangel Ariel, Earth, as I've said before, you know, it's about putting down roots, it's about branching out. So this is about courage, confidence, really stepping into your own personal power, connecting with your solar plexus, okay? The green in there shows personal growth. I'll just show you, you've got the personal growth all around, and this is what it's going to lead to. You've got the reds at the bottom, which connecting with your root chakra, which is about getting your foundations right. Once your foundations are right, you can branch out, okay? You can be that oak tree. Okay, this card is a card of families, which really explains itself, but you know, in order to do that sometimes, in order to branch out, we need to see what we've actually got, okay? And sometimes the strongest thing we can have is family, and that actually helps us to branch out and be independent, okay? The last card is Archangel Michael. Okay, this is a card of protection, so this is the angelic assurance that, yeah, if you make this decision, if you decide you're going to branch out, you're going to do something different, you're going to embrace somebody new into your family or anything like that, even you're going to expand your family. This is Archangel Michael saying, you do so with my protection. I'm around you, I'm coming around you, it's safe to step outside that box. And you know, I just said time, didn't I, a few times, and that kind of gets confirmed with the last card, which is time. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to say it's time to end this reading. I hope you've all enjoyed it. It's lovely being back. I'll never take it for granted again. And I promise never to inflict mystic mail on you again. Okay, so I wish you all a happy Easter. Enjoy eating all your eggs and everything. Okay, love and light to you all. Maria. Bye.